Morning, welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to test this canyon out on climbs, and where better to do it than go on the Fred Whitton Wrynose Pass. So I'm going to test the bike out. I'm going to try and go up there. I'm in the Duddon Valley. I've started from Ulfa, and it's probably the beautifulest road in the Lake District for views, and it's quiet, so come with me, see the views, and let's see how this bike climbs up Wrynose Pass. So let's go. Oh. Oh. Now, that's what I call a warm-up to Wrynose Pass. That's a steep climb, that, some 25% on that, and it gets your legs warmed up ready for Wrynose Pass. So I'm glad I'm up that. I've made it on the normal bike. And let me tell you a little bit about me, you who are new to the channel, about what this means to me if I can get to the top. So let's go a bit further down. So let me let into a little secret for all you guys who are new to the channel. I've just come to me since the canyon. I have never done this route. I've never gone up Wrynose Pass, only on an e-bike, and this would be the first time ever basically I've gone up on a normal bike. I've never done this route on a normal bike before, and 2 years ago I couldn't even ride 100 metres from my house, and yeah, I've come a long way, and I don't want to go too much into it because I've already done it in previous videos, but you're more than welcome to look through some of my other videos and me suffering going up the air. I've lost 3 stone in 2 years, and yeah, so I'm just amazed if I can get to the top of this. It'd be a huge achievement for me if I can get to the top of this on this bike. And I know some will say, well, it's not too bad, you should have to do it, I don't know, but use cyclists who do it all the time, but this would be a huge achievement for me. So let's have a look at the views and let's get to the start of the climb. So let's go. Well, one thing's for certain up here, you get the views. It's a hidden gem. I'm slightly worried of all the wild campers going on YouTube and telling people about this little secret place, but I suppose we've got to enjoy, everyone to let enjoy what they want to do. As long as they take the mess away with them, I'm happy. Potholes everywhere, but this is not the worst road I've ever been on, to be honest. So I'm at the beautiful Burke's Bridge, and in the summer usually this is jam-packed. Luckily I'm up at 7 in the morning to get it on my own, because a lot of people come up here and it's a nice jumping spot where the police aren't stopping them jumping at the minute, like Devil's Bridge where you can't jump, but obviously for safety reasons. But this is not much of a drop and it's quite far deeper, so this one's a little bit more safer, but be careful if you do come up here and do want to have a jump. But yeah, beautiful place. Not far from the climb now, so I'll talk about that in a minute and then we'll start climbing. So let's go. I mean, just look at that for a view. Absolute stunning. That's the end of Crinkle Crags, and you can just see Bowfell on the far left. But yeah, what a beautiful valley this is, just dropping down into Cockley Beck and then the start of the climbs. either hard knot or Wrynose. You can do them both from here, and it's I think it's they're both the easier ways than the other sides, but they're still a hell of a climb. So I'm just in Cockley Beck and I'm going to be starting the climb soon, so stay with me. Please watch most of the video if you can. Don't skip out because it affects other people seeing the video, so please just go make a brew and leave it running for me if you find it boring. But this is beautiful, absolute stunning. I mean, look, absolute beautiful. So right, I'll get to the start of the climb and then we'll start. Let's go. You just get stunning views here. Stunning. So that's the road up to Wrynose, and that's the road up to Hard Knots. This bridge here signifies the split off point. As a sign, Wrynose Pass, Landales via Wrynose Pass, and that's the way for us. On the way up, I'll just have a little talk about the Fred Whitton, what happened a couple of weeks ago here. So if you don't know about the Fred Whitton, I'll just go a little bit about it and what this climb's on, and then we'll start climbing. So let's go. So in the distance there, you can just see the top. It's quite level for a bit, gradually goes up, and then the 25% is just at the end. So the Fred Whitton, I think it's about a 112-mile round trip of the lakes, taking in all the passes. Now, time you get to this point, you've just come over Hard Knots Pass, the hardest climb in Britain, I think, and basically you've done over 100 miles, and you've done Kirkstone Pass, Honister Pass, Newlands Pass, and Winlatter Pass, and then Cold Fell, and then obviously Hard Knots Pass. So as you can tell, I'd imagine most cyclists around this point are feeling in pain, and then you've got to tackle this, and after this you've got to tackle Bleak Tarn, which is not a small climb. That's a 25% there. Not very big, but it's still, after doing all that, going to be a hell of a climb. Right, the Garmin's put the climb on. Nice black, red bit near the end. I'll get a bit further on and then we'll talk about the climb. I mean, that's some view, isn't it? I hope it's coming across on the camera as good as what I can see. But from here, it looks impossible to go up on a bike. It does look better the closer you get, to be fair, even though it doesn't feel like it should do. So it's just 4% at the minute. So I'm not making excuses here, but a B again e-bike has a crank of 50-34 on the front. Now this Canyon has a 52-36 and only 34 on the back, and I've got 36 on the back of the e-bike. Now even with a heavier e-bike, I don't know if I'm going to have enough gears, but I'm here, so let's try it. I'll do the best I can, and I'm determined to get up to the top, so let's see how we go, eh? I mean, the beautiful views. The dreaded steep bit's getting closer though, and that's behind me. You probably can see Hard Knot on a clear day straight behind me, but yeah, it's going well, so let's see how we get on. Let's go back on the chest. I'm getting to the steep bit, I know some of you might have thought, what? He ain't got enough gears and he's got a 35 on the back. But I remember, I'm carrying 18 stone of weight. It does have its toll on these climbs. And I've lost 3 stone, but I've still got more weight to lose yet. But I'm going to give it a go. You can see it there. I hope you can see how steep it is. On the dark red bit, let's go. You have to be careful descending here, this wet bit here. I'm going to come down. I'll be breaking this up because there's no way I can get up in a wanna. Oh, I tell you what, even this with light bike, it's still a hell of a climb, this. Oh, Jesus. Final bit. Final bit. That's at the top. 3 Shire stone down there near that sheep. I had to get my breath back there. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a little steep bit in the middle. There's a little 25% bit just before the top. I had to push it up there. It was just I needed that one extra gear, maybe extra 2 gears, but I'm really proud that I got to the top and literally only maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes of the climb I had to push the bike. So yeah, I know that's the easier way up Wrynose, but it's still hard for me, and I'm really, I'm chuffed to bits that I've made it here. Really am. Yeah, it's going to be interesting on the descent because there's a few like rivers going over the road, so I'm going to have to be extra careful, especially with that the road's a bit gravelly, and usually I have my gravel tyres on, which I feel a bit more confident with. These are slick tyres, so on the descent I won't be going down too fast, so I do apologise for that if you wanted me to see me flying down there, but I will show you down there for the view. So anyway, let's go and look at the 3 Shire stone and then we'll get descending. Let's go. So the 3 Shire stones traditionally marked the adjoining counties of Cumberland, Westmoreland and Lancashire. On this site, the limestone monolith, carved in 1816 for the furnace roadmaster William Field of Cartmel, was set up by friends after his death. Repaired and erected by the National Trust in 1998 with local support. Yes, that's it. I mean, when I come up here for walks, it was just the old thing, and since it said 1998 on there, but this has been done recent as well, probably the last 10 years, because the other one fell down as well. There you go, 1816. So yeah, it's a nice climb that. Now we're going to try the descend and see how we get on. So yeah, stay with me because it's going to be good. Let's go. So this is really steep. I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but it's full brake on because I've never gone down here on this bike, and there's a few rivers going over, there's a few potholes, So until I feel like I can let them go, I will let them go. But just look at the view, amazing, absolute amazing. There's a bit of loose gravel on the road as well, and these slick tyres going around corners, I've already tested them out and I've had them slip a few times, so just a thing if you are buying one of these bikes, maybe the tyres could do with an upgrade. I don't know, maybe all slick tyres. Like, I'm used to the gravel tyre, so it's hard for me to judge. But I will be putting a gravel tyre on this because just the way the road's out the Lake District. And that's a steep bit gone, so hopefully I can just let it go a bit now. You've still got to be careful, especially this river bit, a bit further down, and the potholes. Averaging around 43% now. So but it's got to watch out for the potholes, and then we're right. Loose gravel. A hairpin here on the brake. Brakes are really good, really good. I'm confident in the brakes that I could stop dead if I wanted to. Crosswind there. Lovely descent. So the title of the video was how well does the Canyon Endurace climb? And after doing that, I can basically give you my thoughts on it, and I actually think it's an absolute brilliant bike for climbing. I really do. It's so light. The only issue for me, and this is a personal issue because of my weight and probably not my totally brilliant fitness, even though it is improved a hell of a lot, is I probably could have done with a smaller chain crankset and an extra gear, but obviously once I get fitter, the gears are probably perfect for me because I only had to walk a little bit on the 25% speed bit. So yeah, other than that, the bike climbs really well. It's comfortable. I love the top bars because it feels comfortable to climb on, and obviously it's a lovely bike for when you're off your seat as well climbing. It feels like you've got good stability and you know you've got good control of it. That was a problem I had on my other bike where I didn't really like climbing stood up because I don't know, it just didn't feel right. It felt like didn't feel like I could get I felt like I was all over the place as well. On here I feel like I've got full control of the bike, so yeah, it's a really good climber, it really is. And you know, I've done one of the hardest climbs in England basically on it, and if I can do it on it, most people probably could. Well, I say that, most people, but obviously most cyclists. Yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching. I hope it's helped. If you've got any questions or anything, put it in the comments. I'll try and help you out as best I can. Obviously, like and subscribe because it does help the channel, and please try and watch the full video through, because it does help the video get out to other people and help the channel grow, so I can do more videos like this and bring you more stunning views. Yeah, so I'm going to leave you here because it's just down the road what I've come up on, and you've probably seen that on the way up. So I'm going to get back down the car, and like I said, thank you for watching. I do appreciate all the support I do get. You know, I've come a long way in 2 years, A lot of people who've been with me since the start know that, and I do appreciate it all. Anyways, if you want to watch any more me canyon videos or any of the movie videos, I'll stick a couple up after this video, so watch them because it does help. See ya.